Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the Dad Cave channel, everybody. I know it's not my usual Monday night stream, but this is a special occasion live stream. So let's see. If I'm a little out of breath, it's because I ran in here, got everything set up, just got off work, just got back from my regular job that pays the bills. So, ah. Anyhow, like I said, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to the Dad Cave channel. And let's see who we got. Looks like RT from Merryman Woodworking was here a little early, but that's okay. I appreciate it. And I'm sure he'll be back at some point. And Natalie, thank you for tuning in. Glad to have you here. And of course, my lovely wife is here as always to keep me well behaved, let's just say. So, yeah. And Sandy from McKenzie Lumber Mill. Glad you could make it. Thanks for tuning in. So I know it's not my usual regular live stream night, but like many of you guys, if you have daughters, they're probably getting ready to go to prom, or they may have already had it. So my daughter's prom is this weekend, and she needed a corsage, and I'm not sure how these things arise. It usually turns into somebody saying, "Can you make one?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then it turns into something like this. So, um, but that's okay. I'm definitely up for the challenge. So this is uncharted territory for the Dad Cave. I've never made a corsage before, and in fact, my I guess anything flower crafty or anything like that for me is kind of out of my wheelhouse, but you know what? That's okay. So I've got I got all my stuff here behind me, and I figured I will just do this live and share it with you guys. In case anybody else is out there in the same boat where they have a daughter that's getting ready to go to prom, and maybe you're looking to do something DIY related as opposed to going out and buying one. And if you want to take a stab at it, you can watch me, and if I make any fails or any mistakes, then you'll know what to look out for when you go do it yourself. So, but anyhow, I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and I will show you what I got going on here. Made a late night trip to Hobby Lobby. Um, Anybody have a Hobby Lobby out there where you guys are watching from? Sandy, I know you don't have a Hobby Lobby out there, but I found that out from the live stream back on Monday night. So apparently, when you go to Hobby Lobby and you are there when they close, they make a nice little announcement that they're closed and everything. And then they get on the intercom and they go and they tell all the employees to go do a security check of all the departments. All right, very cool. Okay, so if anybody's ever been, okay, yeah, no, I just having some fun with this. Um, but the Hobby Lobby, apparently at 8 o'clock when they're closing, they have all the employees go and do a security check. And part of that security check, they get on the intercom, and I think they do this on purpose, but they're like, housewares not clear, floral not clear. We were in the floral section, and I think they mentioned the floral section about 3 different times as we were running there frantically trying to get all the pieces that we need to put this thing together. And then we were running to the register to go check out. But pretty sure I got a couple of looks from a few people that work there. They're like, "Come on, man, go home." So anyhow, um, Hobby Lobby does sell these. They have they call them wristlets for the corsage. Um, Check that out. We got the shiny rhinestone one. I think that looks pretty cool. But they do sell those there, and they have the elastic band on them, and they have a couple of different versions. I think they had like three of them or so. But um, And yes, my wife is absolutely right. We were seriously running through the aisles, and she was running down one aisle, I'm running down the other aisle, and we're yelling at each other across the aisles. Find something purple. What about purple flowers? Purple sounds good. Okay, get that. And it was just back and forth, and the whole time they're like, floral still not clear. So, but um, so this is what's actually going to have the corsage attached to, and yeah, so the corsage is going on there. Um, we're going to use some. We're going to use some black ribbon to make a bow. That's going to be the base of this corsage. And what else do I got? Yeah, and then we ran back twice after getting in line. Yes, we did. It was that kind of night. So, um, so these were the purple flowers that we found, and that I think they look pretty cool. And so we're going to use those. I'm also going to use the leaves that are on these flowers. I have an idea in my head. I just hope that it comes out looking as good in real life as it looks in my head right now. And then we got these white flowers. So those ones, and then we have these other little white things to go inside there to fill around it. So the other thing, got because we had to have a little bit more bling than just what is there on the wrist part. So not sure what I'm going to do with these, but these are like little individual strands of like little, I don't know, crystals, I guess you can call them. But we're going to find a way to incorporate that too. So, um, but yeah, yeah, it was. I, I I felt like I was being watched. I was being rushed. I know my wife felt that way too. We were both saying to each other like, "We gotta go, babe. We gotta go." But it was worth it. It was fun. So to prepare for this, I was watching videos on YouTube of how to make a bow. I don't know if anybody's ever done this or not. Let me know in the comments if you've ever made a bow out of ribbon. Um, it seems simple enough, but then I think back to my live streams during Christmas when I was trying to make paper snowflakes like I did back in kindergarten, and I remember how much I struggled with that. So if you guys if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to go check that one back out. But it was quite the task. But I'm hoping this one's going to be a little bit easier. So um, but yeah, I'm going to let's do this. So we'll get this other camera angle up. Let's see. Bear with me here. I got to do some switching around. And so I'm going to try and do this. And I'm also going to try and keep up on the comments. So just bear with me if I miss a comment, um, or if it takes me a while to get to it, I apologize. But um, let's see here. So all right. Well, Sandy, if this goes bad, maybe I could bring you on stream. You can walk me through it in case I mess it up. But um, I'm hoping this works out okay. So let's see. Let me just. Oh wow. I need better scissors. That was not pretty. That's okay. We'll fix that at the end. Um, I'm gonna try to. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear me. I think I just accidentally muted my mic, but I think we should be good. Audio's okay? Ooh, echo. Okay, hold on. All right, how about now? Okay, the echo should be gone. Still? Okay, now we're good. All right, sorry about that. So, um, I was watching. I actually watched a couple of different videos on this, and my YouTube suggested feed is probably going to look really weird right now if somebody were to look at it. I'm sure if anybody who didn't know what I was doing looked at it, was like, "Are you changing professions? Are you going into the profession?" No, I'm not. I'm still doing woodworking, but um, this way I'm doing it right here actually seemed to be the simplest way to do it. I actually lost track of how many times I wrapped it. Hold on, let's get some extra like this. There we go. Probably move that. I don't want to burn myself. That would not be good. This live stream would end early if that happened. All right. So I'm just wrapping it around my forefingers right now, and I'm keeping there's a shiny side and a not shiny side. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not, but I'm keeping the shiny side out. I think that was last time. So the next step is to take this and we're going to flatten it out like this. And I'm going to hold it in the middle and I'm going to cut this piece off right here. All right. So, not sure if you guys can see okay. That's pretty much what it's going to look like. Yeah. So my wife, she challenged me to make one. She says, you know what? She's like, the dad cave should make one. And then one of our friends says, well, the dad cave should live stream it. And so that's kind of how all this started. So ran to Hobby Lobby last night, got back at 8 o'clock, 8:30 or something like that. Went on to YouTube, scheduled all this, and then ran home today to do this. So um, uh, we're not going to be tying ourselves up tonight. I'm going to try to avoid that. Um, Although it might make for good entertainment, but anyhow. All right, so back to the bow. Um, Now, the next step is to actually cut these corners. These corners get cut at a 45-degree angle. And I'm hoping that I can do this well enough with the scissors that I got. Definitely some sharp scissors would help here. But so we're just going to cut. Try and keep it as tight as you can. You don't want it to come loose on you. I'm really trying not to mess this up. And if there's any of you that are just joining us in the chat, I will get to your comments once I can focus on it. And do me a favor, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. But we are making a corsage live for my daughter's prom this weekend. And you're tuning in right at the beginning of all this. We're just now making the bow. Probably can't see this, but I'm like sweating right now thinking that I'm going to mess this up. So just get that little piece off there. Okay. All right. So um, that's what you're. That's what we're working with now. That's what it looks like. So, um, hey, McMath Woodworks. Glad to have you here, Hugh. If you mess it up, at least it's not live for the world to see. We are live. If you guys are tuning in, then we're live. All right, and then thank you, babe. Appreciate that. So, all right. So next step. Now that we have these beveled cuts, these 45-degree cuts on the ends of this. What we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to separate it, and we're going to put those cuts together. So center to center. And the way it's going to look is like this. And I'm really trying to keep all this together. The lady on the YouTube video I watched really made this look so much easier. I think it's just because of my fingers too. I have these like giant fingers. All right, so I think that's pretty good. Um, I need an extra set of hands. If you're doing this, definitely recommend employing some help or at least growing another hand or an arm or something. That would certainly make it easier. Well, Hugh, thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. I'm really hoping it does. If not, that means that all the shenanigans of Hobby Lobby last night were for nothing, and we have to go buy a corsage. So, all right. Now in the video I watched, the lady she used like a just like a regular smaller ribbon, and I don't have any, but I did watch some videos where they used these this green wire. It's actually a hanging wire, but hey, RT, glad you can make it just in time. Okay. All right. So now you got it? Yeah. So we're putting the cut ends together. And this is the part that gets a little tricky. Um, although I like what my wife says here. My wife says, use a clamp. I have clamps. I should use a clamp. Actually, this is a bit long. Um, but what we're going to do now is we're going to tie this off. Okay, that's too small. God. These sort of things get exponentially harder when you're trying to talk through a microphone, trying to film, trying to keep everything in frame, and try to keep people entertained all at the same time. Just saying. So trying to get this wrapped around here. Really trying to focus on this and not mess it up. The best part about this, I mean, even though I'm using like this green wire, when it's all said and done, you won't see it because it's all going to be covered by the flowers. So now this is fine. We'll trim that off, but now we should be able to go and pull this out. And hopefully it'll kind of look like a bow because that's the idea. So if I did it right and I watched enough videos on this, should hopefully they're kind of going back in together, but we'll get them separated. Um, damn, I'm really trying here. It doesn't want to stay. It keeps wanting to go back into itself. But I think if you just kind of work this back and forth enough, I think eventually it'll kind of stick and it'll stay. And then we'll cut this off a little bit. Yes. So yeah, the clamp idea. Apparently, yes, more clamps. Add that to my Christmas list, babe. I need more clamps. So we'll trim this off. All right. Let's try this again. Let's try and get this to cooperate. It's getting there. I just kind of have to manhandle it a little bit. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere now. Doesn't I don't know. Does that really resemble a bow? I guess it does. The one in the video looks so much better. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Okay, you know what, Sandy? I think I'm agreeing with you here. I think yes. Once the flowers and everything get on there, I think it'll be a lot better, and it'll kind of stick out more or stick together more. But we'll yeah. So let's I'll tell you what. Let's get this glued on, and as we go, we'll fan it out and we'll put everything in, trying to keep it all together. Um, Hugh, this is ribbon. It's a satin ribbon. Um, I don't know that applying heat to this would be a good idea. I think it might yeah, it might not be a good option, but we'll get this glued on here. The best corsages for daughters come with GPS locators and listening devices. You know what? I agree. You're absolutely right about that. And LED lights. My wife and I were considering putting LED lights onto this, but we didn't find any that would work. So, so or you could put a loop of the wire going the opposite direction to hold it apart. Yeah, let's we're gonna roll with it and and see what we can do here. Um, Babe, if this goes horribly wrong and it doesn't look good, then please do me a favor and find somewhere to go buy one at the last minute. All right. So got this glued on. We'll kind of start trying to separate it as I start putting things together. I should probably stick to woodworking. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys probably can't see, can you? Alrighty. Okay. Well, that was very painful. Um, Thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate that. Cody, to answer your question, yes, we are making girly stuff. So if you tuned in for manly, like beer drinking, sawdust flying DIY projects, that's not tonight. That's another day. But no, we're making a corsage for my daughter's prom. Oh, wow. So is it already glued? Oh. So my wife, the crafty person that she is, she just threw this together and just brought it out to me. Check that out. That's impressive. She's so crafty. See, RT says, remember when I bought a corsage for the young lady that eventually became my wife? We went to Pizza Hut and the prom. If I had not bought the corsage, we would have had a better dinner. Okay, well, you know what? Along those lines, um, I'll tell you what. While we're putting all this together, drop your funny prom stories into the chat for those of you that have any. Um, Funny prom story for me. My prom date was actually a blind date. It was set up. I didn't. I knew the girl's sister, but I didn't even know her. And then her dad was like ex army, CIA, retired gun nut, and I was showing up to pick up his daughter for prom, and yeah, that was a little scary. I survived though, but that night we went to 7-Eleven and we got Slurpees, and I don't know if I have a picture anywhere, but somewhere out there I know my friends have it. But that was quite a few years ago. So yeah, funny prom stories. If you got them, drop them in the comments. Let's talk about it. Yes. Tonight is sober crafts, very sober. Absolutely. No, if you're going to do anything DIY related or craft related, anything that involves sharp or pointy objects, definitely want to make sure you're sober. I know what your kids' friends are going to say. Did your dad make it? That looks like it. Well, hopefully it comes out looking nice. Hopefully you know, it's, hopefully it does. But my wife brought this to me and she suggested putting this on there on top to kind of add a little bit more of a kind of a decorative thing. We'll have to cut off those ends. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should should we add that on there too? I think that could work. By the way, I don't even know if my daughter's even watching either. She might not be. She might just be like on her phone, but not even watching. I don't know. Babe, what do you think? Is it good? Should we leave it? Should we take it off? Sandy says she likes it. What do you guys think? Okay, she says it's gonna have a bunch of flowers on it. Go for it. I agree. Let's go. So we'll just we'll glue that on too. This is really bugging me that it doesn't want to stay there. More clamps, right? More clamps. Okay. I think we're getting there. All right. So, flowers, and we're talking the base of flowers. These ones pop off? Yes, they do. Perfect. So, I got some of these. I don't know if I'm going to use all these, but I'll just take those off. And oh, let's see. Yes, Sandy, we're getting to the flowers and we're getting to the leaves. So I think we're going to get some of these leaves on there, get some of the flowers in there, and start building this thing up. And like I said, I hope it turns out. I hope it turns out nice. All right. So what I'm thinking are a combination of these flowers or these leaves and these ones, and then adding some of those other like flowers and bling and stuff like that into it. Let's see. I'm thinking like this. And then maybe, or maybe just do these. Wow. All right. Wire it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to. Sandy says a 3. Wife says I would probably add the main flowers first. Well, I think we need to build it from the bottom up. That's kind of what I'm thinking. All right, Sandy says wire it all together like an arrangement. Then after wiring it, glue it. Okay, I like that idea. I think between you and my wife, I think you guys got the right idea. I'm gonna have to trim some of this off though, so I can get the wire around it. So again, sharp and pointy things will definitely remain sober. All right. So I'm just clearing some of this fabric off, or just away from the stem of these, so that I can tie them together with some wire. Okay. Here we go. By the way, for those of you that are watching, if you don't know, a couple of the folks in the chat here, Mackenzie Lumber Mill, RT from Merryman Woodworking, Hugh from, oh wow, how did I forget that? McGrath's Woodworking? Is it McGrath? McMath, I'm sorry. Yeah, McMath Woodworking. They were all part of a collaboration that we did recently. If you guys haven't got a chance to check it out, there's actually a playlist on my channel. Um, but we made some backyard wooden games for the summer and things like that. And if you guys want to go check that out, like I said, the playlist is up on my channel, and definitely go show them some support as well. That would be awesome. Okay, that and all right. So I'm thinking of doing the leaves like this, one on one end, one on the top end, and then adding the flowers in to the top here. That's that was kind of my thought. We can definitely wire all these together. What do you guys think? Cool. All right, Hugh. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, definitely tune in to check out the final product. I think that looks pretty good right there. What do you guys think? And then we'll get some wire on this. Get it wrapped on. Again, I need another clamp. There we go. Got one. Surprisingly, that was easier than making the ribbon. All right. See if there's one that has more flowers on it. Wire. For some reason, this one seems a little bit more difficult to try to get together. Definitely need some more clamps and an extra set of hands. Might even need a new set of glasses too. Gosh. Okay. There we go. All right. Put yourself in a Dr. Octopus suit with the actual working arms. Yes. If I was Doc Ock, we'd be done with this already. That's for sure, right? Okay. So that's going to glue on like this. Oh, my wife came out here. I must have been, I think I'm behaving appropriately. So we'll glue those on. I'm thinking I will glue those after I put the actual flowers on. Let's see if these come off. Yes, they do. Okay. I don't know how many of these I'm going to use, but we'll just, she's here. She's not on camera, but she's here. All right. Woo. It's warm out here. What's that? My plan? My plan is not to mess it up. So I'm wondering, oh wow. We probably got plenty of flowers here. I didn't think about that. I thought we would need more flowers. But okay, my plan. Are we doing purple or are we doing white? We're doing both. What if we did the white roses in the center and then on the edge where we're going to have the leaves and stuff, do a purple flower on either side like this, and then we can feed the bling in there and stuff like that. What do you think? Yeah, these purple ones are nice. My wife picked those ones out, and we were trying to find. We were frantically running through trying to find purple flowers in the aisles, and we finally did. So okay. Oh, we're doing it like that. We're not going to have them like standing up or something. Well, if we cut the stems off completely, we can glue them together, can't we? Yeah. Okay. Well, here, I trust you. We'll figure it out. Okay. Well, we'll. Sandy says, "Good choice." But now that's the wait. Okay. Well, what I was going to do is I was thinking was this goes like this. Okay, so this glues on. Um, but then these if they have a stem like this, then the stem is all there. Right, but what I'm saying is that we're trying to make it so that it sits. Look, okay. You do it. Do it. Well, here's what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking if we take them and I mean we can glue them together, that's no problem. You have that one like this, but if we cut those bottom pieces off right here, then it can just sit flat on there on top. What do you think? Do it. Okay, well. Okay. This is the part that's making me nervous now. It's one thing I hate about working with hot glue. It's all that stuff. Yeah. We get some epoxy glue, get the Gorilla Glue, make sure this stuff doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I'll glue, you stick. Okay. Hope not. This is not really. It's falling off. Yeah, but the stem is, but then it doesn't sit flat. You have a smaller gluing surface. I don't know. Mm. We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna roll with it. It's setting up. It seems like it's setting up okay. Got a little strand here. Yeah, there we go. I think we're good. Cody says, I've grown a third hand and it's a woman's hand. Yeah, I got to stop playing with flowers, right? All right. So now we have that. Don't it push too hard. They're not. We have to do some surgery. Hey, we gotta do some stuff on that. Now, okay, question. Should we I was thinking about putting this underneath, or should we slide it in like this so that it's on top? See, like this? Or should we go underneath? Those can, you can clamp stuff to it. Yeah, I was thinking those can fold over that to hold these in place. So the clamps on the underneath there fold over this. What do you think? And then, oh, no. Oh my God. Well, I can't do that because you're going to get glue on you. No. We're not making any emergency room visits tonight. Oh, jeez. Well, it's got the thing right there in the center that it's sticking to. Woman? You're going to go to work tomorrow and be like, how'd you get the scars on your hand? My husband burned me with hot glue. Then I'll be in a Johnny Depp trial myself. Okay. It's staying there, right? It's not going anywhere. So, I don't know what I'm thinking. Hold on, let me trim some of this off. This is in the way. So put it on there, clamp it on. So this way we're going now lengthwise like this. Yeah. But you got to take it off for me to do that. Hey, and we'll tighten it all up and we'll do some more to it, but just, give it a second here. Give you a closer look. It's coming along, I think. I think we're getting there. Okay. This is the part that I can't show you because it's just so hard to see in there. But there's these little prongs or clamps that fold over so that it holds this in place. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put some of this in there before I clamp that off. What? It's bling. What? Okay. She's got such good ideas.
Cut it. Stop cutting.
I just, I'm doing this with no power tools. I just want power tools. I want to feel like I'm, let me be a man, damn it.
We'll punch something up your done.
Just like a guy, right? I want to build something and break something. Okay. There. All right. How y'all doing? Y'all still with me? I appreciate it. No, we still got 5 in the chat. We're doing good. I haven't scared anybody off. Haven't bored anybody to death, hopefully. We're getting closer. I think it's looking pretty decent. If you guys know anybody that any dads out there that have daughters that are getting ready for prom and want to give them a challenge, then send this video to them and be like, "There you go. If this dad can do it, you got no excuses." All right. It's starting to look like something now. It's starting to look like a corsage. So we got to do some surgery to kind of tighten this up a little bit. Um, but man, all right. RT says it's looking good. Thank you for that, sir. I appreciate it. And Mackenzie Lumber Mill, same thing. Sandy says it's looking good. And RT from Merryman Woodworking says, I can honestly say this is the first time I have ever watched someone make a corsage. All right. And by the way, this is my first time making one as well. So, we're just on a whole mission of first today. All right. So now decision time. We have to incorporate these purple ones. I'm wondering. Careful, gentle. I know they're fake, but they're delicate. So if we did that, that kind of just like finishes it all off, I think, doesn't it? And we can just kind of glue that in. She's so aggressive. What do you think? just like that. And then maybe that one in the center. Calm down, calm down. Or do we want to put like the full flowery one there in the center? Like that? Oh, that looks better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Okay, let's do this. I need another glue stick. Well, not yet, but I will. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, 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 no. Gotta get this in, gotta get this in. Okay. Ah, I do not like hot glue. I really don't.
Doesn't like you either.
Okay. We're almost there. Got 2 more flowers to go. I feel like I got spider webs. And well, I hope she'll love it. Sandy says it's very pretty. And now it's almost done. Run it through the planer, sand it, add some finish. You know, I mean, I feel like I should at least just go like turn on a saw. That way I can say I at least turned on a power tool. Oh. You know what? Actually, I like that idea, RT. We might. RT says we should submerge it in epoxy afterwards. We might be able to do that. Maybe make it into a something like a light or something like that. Absolutely, I'm down for that. Ah, okay, which one do we want on top? You know what I think I'll do? I think we'll cut some of those little things off right there so that we see the yellow on the top of it. I think we should also cut off some of the petals on these other ones so that so you can see the yellow. See that? Can't see the yellow, but you can on that one. Look. Listen, Linda. Look, just right there, just these little tiny ones that are just like, come on, 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 come on. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, yes, yes. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of delicate surgery. These scissors aren't cutting. We're gonna get it. It's gonna get cut. By the way, where's your friend? She's not watching. This was her idea. Wow. See, look, we cut that off, and now you can see the yellow better. Look, see? Ta-da! More glue. More glue. Okay. Check that out. What do you think? Yeah, no? Well, Sandy, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming in too, and for sticking around. I know it was getting a little rocky there, but I think we got it. Well, it's gotta dry a little bit. Don't shake it too much. You gotta be gentle with it. I mean, I don't know. I think it came out pretty cool. What do you guys think? We get to the HD camera. I don't know. You know what? I'm pretty impressed with myself. Absolutely. I think this turned out better than I had hoped for. So yeah. But yeah, there it is. And at night when everybody's there and all that stuff, I mean, you're not even going to be able to tell that this is made from flowers from Hobby Lobby. And you got the bling right there on the wrist. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So, all right. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and thank you for the support and the encouragement and some of the feedback as well. Um, like I said, I know it got kind of rocky there for a minute. Oh, and then we got the spare parts. So, um, but yeah, no, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it was kind of last minute, but I want to, um, thought I would just live stream it. And for those of you catching on the replay, I do appreciate it. And hopefully my daughter likes it. I think she will. But anyhow, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys again wait, not Monday. Not Monday next week. That's my wedding anniversary. There will be no live stream that Monday. So but we'll catch up and I'll keep you guys updated on the next stream, next video, and all those wonderful things. So do me a favor before you head out, hit that thumbs up button for me. And if there is anybody watching this that has not seen my channel before, definitely consider giving me a subscription. And I will see you guys all in the next one. So thank you once again. Have a good night.